Daniel Carter had spent thousands of dollars installing a professional security system around his home. He believed the cameras would protect his family and record anything unusual that happened in the neighborhood. The installation had been completed just 2 days earlier. Every camera and underground security cable had been professionally placed to protect the property day and night. Across the fence, HOA board member Linda Parker watched Daniel with obvious irritation. She believed the cameras were ruining the neighborhood's appearance. Linda marched across the lawn and demanded Daniel remove the cameras immediately. Daniel politely explained that everything had been installed legally and entirely on his own property. Unhappy with Daniel's answer, Linda stormed away while muttering that she would handle it herself. Daniel assumed she was simply making another empty threat. The next morning, Daniel left for work as usual. His home appeared peaceful, but someone was already watching from across the street. After Daniel disappeared around the corner, Linda quietly entered his yard, carrying a pair of large red bolt cutters. She believed nobody was watching. Without hesitation, Linda cut the exposed security cable near the fence. She smiled, convinced she had permanently disabled Daniel's surveillance system. What Linda didn't realize was that the security system instantly recorded the interruption and automatically sent an alert through its backup connection. Less than 30 minutes later, 2 black SUVs quietly entered the neighborhood. Their arrival immediately caught everyone's attention, including Linda's. The black SUVs stopped directly in front of Daniel's house. Curious neighbors stepped onto their porches as 2 federal agents calmly exited the vehicles. Linda confidently walked toward the agents, expecting them to support her HOA complaint. Instead, they asked one simple question that instantly changed her expression. One agent calmly asked, "Did you enter this property and damage privately owned equipment this morning?" Linda's confident smile disappeared immediately. Trying to defend herself, Linda insisted she had every right to remove what she called an unauthorized installation. The agents quietly listened without interrupting. The lead agent calmly explained that the security system wasn't just recording Daniel's property. It was also connected to an active federal investigation with proper legal authorization. Neighbors exchanged surprised looks as they realized the situation was far more serious than a simple HOA dispute. Linda suddenly became very quiet. Daniel returned home after receiving an unexpected phone call. He calmly greeted the agents before reviewing the recorded security footage with them. The backup recording clearly showed Linda entering the yard and cutting the cable with bolt cutters. There was no confusion about what had happened. Faced with undeniable evidence, Linda admitted she had cut the cable because she believed the cameras violated HOA rules. The neighborhood fell completely silent. As the agents completed their investigation, Linda finally understood that acting without legal authority had serious consequences. Daniel simply hoped the neighborhood could move forward peacefully. As the agents wrapped up their questions, one of them thanked Daniel for installing a reliable security system. The recorded evidence had preserved the complete sequence of events. Linda quietly walked back toward her house. For the first time, she avoided making eye contact with the neighbors who had witnessed everything. The neighborhood quickly began discussing what had happened. Many residents realized that respecting property boundaries was just as important as following HOA rules. Daniel spent the afternoon reconnecting the damaged cable with the installation company. Soon, every security camera was fully operational again. Before leaving, the agents reminded everyone that disagreements should always be resolved through legal channels rather than personal actions. Over the following weeks, the neighborhood returned to normal. Daniel's cameras quietly continued protecting his home without further problems. Linda became noticeably more respectful during future HOA meetings. She now understood the importance of verifying facts before making assumptions. Daniel reflected on how a simple security system had protected more than his home. It had also provided clear evidence when it mattered most. The experience became a reminder throughout the neighborhood that respecting the law and each other's property benefits everyone. Daniel smiled as he watched another quiet sunset over his neighborhood. Sometimes, staying calm and letting the facts speak for themselves was the best response of all. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another HOA story. And tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? We'd love to hear from you.